The Great Wall is directed by Shang Yimou, and it is about a European mercenary who is portrayed by Matt Damon. And after hearing word that this city has a magical new invention called black powder, he searches and tries to get a hold of this resource. But in the midst of trying to find this black powder, he is caught up in a war between China and a horde of weird lizard kind of things. Not gonna lie, guys, really wasn't looking forward to this movie. These trailers didn't really do anything to excite me. This film also had a lot of casting controversy behind it. This is probably one of the most disposable movies I've seen in recent memory. Once I finish reviewing this film and I upload it to YouTube, I'll probably never think about this film again. Probably the best thing that I can say about The Great Wall is it has some great visuals. I say it has some good visuals because this movie is very weird and its good imagery is very spotty throughout this film. There are some shots I'm like, wow, that looks really cool. You're using color in a very unique way. But then there's some times when I'm just like, oh god, that's really the best you got? Specifically when talking about this big horde of lizard-looking creatures, I thought the design of these creatures was a good idea, but it was not executed very well at all. Especially when these creatures are climbing on top of each other, trying to climb up this wall, kind of World War Z style. I didn't really like it in that movie, and I especially don't like it in this film. The visuals are just too much at times. There's just too much stuff going on screen to where your brain can't even process how many visual effects there are on screen. And none of it looks compelling because all of it was done in an editing bay. It wasn't shot on camera. Which it does come with the territory. If you're gonna have an entire army of these creatures, that's fine. It's just when there's literally millions of them on screen, it kind of loses its specialness. Specialness, I think that's a word. I think the person that knows that this film is very mediocre was Matt Damon. This dude was sleepwalking through this entire film. The guy is straight-faced the whole time, has zero charisma, shows zero range of emotion. He is there to cash a check. I don't know what's going on with Matt Damon. Aside from The Martian, the guy really hasn't had a great film in a long time. I feel like The Great Wall actually did have quite a bit of potential. I feel like this would have made a really awesome anime, kind of almost Attack on Titan a little bit. It was just very hard for me to get invested into these characters because there is nobody in this film besides Matt Damon that has anything to do. Matt Damon's the only character that's like good at his job in this movie. Everybody that's not Matt Damon just kind of stands there and just spouts off exposition. And when these creatures are attacking the Great Wall and they're trying to fight them, they eventually lose and then Matt Damon has to step in and save them. But of course he comes in and immediately just gets a headshot with his bow and arrow. When you have a character that can just step in and doesn't get affected by anything, it starts to lose stakes a little bit. I just wish there was another character that was cool at doing stuff because I feel like he is the only person that could actually kill these things. When I left this film, I had more questions than I had going in, which isn't a good thing. And it wasn't in like an ambiguous way where I was like, wow, they didn't really explain this, but I'm interested in it. It was more like, you guys kind of brushed over that or didn't even bother answering it, and I really feel like that's a plot hole. In fact, there are a ton of those in this film. The entire movie, I was just asking myself, now, why don't they do this? And why are they doing this? And how did they do this? I feel like they didn't explain a lot of this movie. Overall, The Great Wall met my expectations of mediocrity. Matt Damon didn't really seem like he wanted to be there. The visuals were not as good as I thought they should have been. This movie has zero rewatchability. I will never think about this movie ever again. And this film is just okay at best. So did you guys see The Great Wall? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I should have a review for The Cure for Wellness and Fist Fight later this weekend, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But for now, thank you guys for watching today. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, click on the link down below and subscribe to my channel to see more movie reviews and movie related things. I guess thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.